In your opinion, what are the negative consequences of having too many managers in an organization?
Hey, you have people who are taught how to manage, not how to follow system. So they will not follow the system. If the system is there, they will find flaws with the system. They will find ways of defeating the system and achieving what they are supposed to achieve in terms of their KPIs. They will botch up all your systems. So if there are simply too many people, too many managers, one thing is that how do you distribute KPIs? How do you distribute deliverables? And many times, since we have that bell curve and all that complexity already, it's difficult to make out if a senior manager, what is his personal contribution to his KPIs. That is, whatever targets he is supposed to have achieved. What is his individual contribution in that? Or is it just the summation of his subordinates' targets? Suppose I am the senior manager, I have 4 fellows under me. I am supposed to save 1 crore rupees. I will divide by 4 and give to 4 of my cronies. Now, whatever saving has been there is achieved by those 4 people actually. I can just do a sigma and claim that I have saved so much. What is my personal contribution? Now, that becomes very difficult to assess when there are too many managers, because the roles will become overlapping, the KPIs will become overlapping, and then it becomes very difficult to see who has actually done what. And then there are all kind of things like passing the buck, credit snatching. Okay. When people write their strength and weaknesses, they are taught to write weakness, which is a strength actually. Now that defeats the purpose of asking the question. That defeats the purpose of objective analysis. They are trained to say that only. Strength will be a strength. Weakness will be a strength shown as a weakness. Now what is this? Doesn't mean that they have no weaknesses. They certainly have. It's not that they don't know, they know also. They know and everybody else also knows. But then for representation, and managers are also taught one thing, which is window dressing. How to make things look better. So let us see what do they manage. If the result comes, then they don't have to manage. Okay. If the result comes automatically, then what is there to manage? Okay. If the result doesn't come, then comes the need to manage. And then what do they manage? Okay, they manage performance. They manage perception of performance. They manage performance of perception, which is window dressing put together. Okay. Okay. Showing something which is not the real thing. It's a creation of false perception. Okay. So that's what they end up doing in the end. Misrepresenting, twisting facts, finding scapegoats. And when manager comes, he is given a big job. You know, where does he start? He starts with finding out who he should fire if something goes wrong. So he will divide the work into fragments, and for each thing going wrong, he identifies a person who can be hanged if that thing goes wrong. Which means that he is a slippery character. Tel laga ke baitha hai wo. Okay, he will not be caught unaware anytime. He will always slip out and put somebody else, hang somebody else in his place. The so-called Markov punters. He will identify. If quality becomes the issue, the quality man will be hanged. What is the justification? Neither the quality man decides the specifications of your product. He doesn't decide the tolerances. He doesn't select the machines. He doesn't design the production process. He doesn't operate the machine. Yet you hold him accountable for the outcome of quality. What can you do? What can you do? This is a scapegoat. Similarly, production man. Similarly, maintenance man. Okay. So, too many managers spoil the broth. So, in the plant, I feel there should be minimal managers, and we should stop, for heaven's sake, we should stop overrating them. Let us be objective, let us be fair, and let us give technocrats their due. Let us respect the difficulty level of whatever they are doing. Let us understand the difficulty involved in each job. And for that, if we have to go in details, yes, that's what we have to go in details. We should be ready for that. We should not say कि time nahi hai, I can't go in those many details. Just give me one page summary. Just show me a slide showing the monthly performance. That would be shutting the eyes from reality.